Welcome to the Unmotivated Homemaker. I'm Britt and Michelle, and what do you think of when you have to prep for guests for the holidays? You just want to pull your hair out, or do you have it all under control behind the scenes? I'm a little bit of both. So I want to show you what I did this year to prep for the holidays, and I hope it gets you motivated to prepare for your guests. Personally, I'm hosting 4 Christmases, so it's going to be super stressful. So I hope by doing what I did makes it run a lot more smoothly behind the scenes. Let's go. I can't wait to show you what I did. I like to start with the guest bedrooms and bathrooms and thinking about things that I would personally want in these. By no means would I expect anybody to ever do this for me, but I just like to think a little bit above and beyond on what you would need. First thing I'm going to tackle are the guest bedrooms and bathrooms, and these are the most important things for your guests to be prepared for. I like to change the sheets, and if I can't remember if I washed them after the last guest, I always wash them again. It's also great to have a second set so you can just switch them out. And then I always add a lot of extra blankets and pillows since it's winter and it's cold outside, and this way it adds a little extra touch. And then I like to throw on a seasonal pillow, and since it's Christmas, I love this holly red pillow. Then in every guest room, I like to have a wastebasket. I think there's nothing worse than going to somebody's house and you need to throw something away and you have to go all the way to the bathroom to throw it away. So I'm just dusting and making things a little bit cleaner, and then I have a cordless charger phone station right there. That's what the black item is. And then I wanted to add an additional charger, a USB-C, just in case people have Androids, because in my family, people have the iPhone and Android, so I just put a little power strip behind the nightstand and added both of them. There's always someone in your family that forgets their phone charger, so this is really important. I then brought in this second side table. This isn't normally in this guest room, but I do like having a side table on both sides of the room, and then just a little trinket tray so people can place their jewelry or something like that in there, and I like to also have tissues at the bedside. Next on our dresser, I'm just giving it a quick clean, and then I like to light a candle before the guests come, so I like to have one prepared and ready to go. That way it just smells good when they walk into their guest room. And then I like to store the lighter and the candle top in just the top drawer so it's easy to light and to put out. I have these chalkboard circles that you can write your guest names on, and then you hang it from the doorknob. That way each guest knows which room is theirs. I think it's so fun and cute to do this, and it makes them feel really special when they arrive. Next, I bought these little frames at Michael's. I wanted to make the Wi-Fi network and password available to everybody. So I put them both in the guest rooms and by a router out in the living room. And I got this little print off of Canva. They have a lot of free fonts and prints that you can print off. So I think that's a great idea for your guests to have. Next, I wanted to put some fresh greenery in this room, so I bought these limbs at Home Depot. My old loppers were broken, so I had to buy these. They were about $6, and I have a lot more of them too that came in a pack. But I just wanted to add this because it is the holiday season, and I wanted it to be fresh in the room. A bathroom is a huge space to be able to really prep for your guests. I know, like when I go to a hotel, they have a shampoo, conditioner. You don't really use them because it's probably not very high quality. But you are thankful when it is there because you need it, right? So I think toiletries are a big item to have in your bathrooms. And then also toilet paper. Nobody likes to go potty and then run out of toilet paper and have to yell through a cracked door that they need more. So make sure you have a lot of staple items in your bathroom. Now it's really important to have clean bathrooms for your guests, so I'm just gonna wash these rugs real quick and then vacuum the floor. And then always make sure your bathroom is stocked with shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, and even a squeegee for the glass. I like to overstock on my toilet paper because there's nothing worse as a guest if you run out of toilet paper in the bathroom and it's super embarrassing. So I like to overstock on the toilet paper. And then speaking of toilet paper, I want it to look nice and fancy for when my guests arrive. So I just do this little trick by folding the toilet paper in half longwise and then just twirl it around my fingers about 3 times and pull the remaining toilet paper through, and it makes it look like a little rose and super cute. So that's just a nice touch that you can add on. Next, I like to make sure there's enough towels for each guest and have extras just in case they need them. And then I like to place 1 washcloth with each towel. That way they have something to wash themselves with in the shower. And then I like to switch out the hand towel each time we have guests because when it looks dry and gross when you're at someone's house, you're like, I don't even know if this is clean. So I like to switch that hand towel out. Next, I like to prepare what my husband calls hotel toiletry baskets. It's pretty much everything you forgot to pack for your toiletry items, and then maybe a couple more things. So some pain medication, makeup remover, flossers, toothbrushes, Vaseline, face wash, toothpaste, shaving cream, you name it. Something else that's good to add in here is probably some Band-Aids. And I make sure that there's some feminine hygiene products in there because there's nothing worse than being on that time of your month and not having the items available. So I just want to put them out in the open so everybody knows that they're there. I also bought some cheap new washcloths, and I just like cutting off the tags of washcloths because I personally don't like them on when I'm washing my face, and then just to make it look a little nicer, I roll them up and put them in the basket. And then I like to buy new toothbrushes that have the covers on them, that way they feel like they're clean. And since it is the holiday season and Christmas is right around the corner, I am going to just add a little personal touch and put this ribbon onto this wickered basket. That way it feels like Christmas in the bathroom. And if you don't want this sitting out on your countertop, I just place it in the drawer until a guest arrives, or you can put it underneath your sink. And then make sure you have some extra trash bags for your garbage. And then I'm just going to do a big deep clean on this bathroom. This is about a week out, so then the day of or day before I'll just do a quick wipe down. And then if you saw, I like to add a little bit of whatever season it is. So this is another Christmas decoration on the counter, and then I will probably place my toiletry basket right next to it so the guests know that they can use it. I just repeat the same steps on my next bathroom, cleaning it, making sure there's enough shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and making up that toiletry basket. I love doing these. I think it's such a nice touch. I think any guest would be thankful to have this in the bathroom that they're staying at. Again, making sure that there's enough toilet paper stocked in this guest room is also important. And then I like to put some spray in the bathroom because no one likes to poop and then have it smell afterwards. So I think that's always important to add on. And then I just want to do another little Christmas decor, a seasonal decor piece. So I just have this cute little bucket from the Dollar Tree and wrap some Christmas ribbon around it. And then I have 2 of the Dollar Tree white Christmas trees I put together to make it look more full, and then just added some little ornaments from Walmart, and it was just a nice little touch to add to the bathroom. And then again, I also love to put a candle in the bathroom and the bedrooms. Usually a scent that is seasonal to this season. And then in the holiday season, I like to put a little sign on each of my doors to the bedrooms and bathrooms. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, these I just got from the Dollar Tree, and they just add a nice little touch. And then again, I hang the chalkboard circle on the doorknob for the guests downstairs. And then I put the Wi-Fi code out. I have a candle again, and then I just put a nice little holiday floral arrangement to make it feel more like Christmas in here. And then on the other nightstand, I make sure that there is a garbage can, a little trinket tray, a little piece of decor, and then again, the phone chargers. Moving into the kitchen, there's a lot of important things that you can put on your checklist for that. Number 1 is meal planning. At least meal plan about a week in advance, and then maybe 3 to 4 days before your guests arrive, do the actual grocery shopping so you're not doing it last minute. And please don't wait for the day before to go grocery shopping. It's gonna save you a lot of heartache in the end. Something else I like to do is deep clean some big appliances. One I do for the very first time, and it was so gross. I can't wait to show you what that was. And then I like to deep clean the fridge and microwave. I just want to say thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying this content. It will help me so much. Moving on to upstairs, I don't know what it is with me this season, but I just like tying a lot of ribbons around things to make it look like Christmas. So I normally do fake flowers all the way. I think they're way worth the money, but since we're hosting a ton of people, I just wanted to make some live greenery and make it feel a little bit more special in here. And again, I got this bundle at Home Depot. It was like $6 for a lot of branches. and all different types of greenery. And then to spruce it up a little bit, I did add some Christmassy gold picks in there, along with some fake cranberry picks. And I will just place this on my center island. Please do not judge my messy kitchen in the background. I am in the middle of baking also, and you know, once you start baking, everything explodes in the kitchen. And then since this is about a week out, I wanted to do some major cleans on my big appliances. So I like to wipe out the microwave. And then you guys, look how disgusting this oven is. I have never cleaned it since we moved into this house. I know that's really embarrassing to say, but it's real life. So I took some baking soda and vinegar and just scrubbed it, but that didn't really work as well as I wanted to. And so I had to wait till the next day to get an SOS pad, and that worked like a charm. I also did, just look how disgusting that is. But since there will be a lot of people baking in this oven, I wanted it to look clean and fresh. Please comment below some tips and tricks for cleaning your oven. I also did, after this brief clean, put the clean mode on the oven, and it cleaned for 4 hours, and that way the next day I was able to use the SOS pad, especially on the glass, and really get the grime and gunk off. So this is the next day. I got my SOS pad, and I did not have some warm water and vinegar, and then this really just scraped off that remaining baking soda. Look how well it does. I can't wait to show you. And then I also used glass cleaner on the glass to really just shine it up at the end. I'm pretty proud of myself. I also used the SOS pad on the racks, and I cleaned those in the sink. Look how shiny that is now. It's such a total 180. I am so proud of it. And I busted my glass cleaner spray cap, of course, but you know what? It was worth the one clean of cleaning this oven glass. And then here are the oven racks I'm cleaning with the SOS pad. It took the longest part of my entire prep for guests, so I hope that you regularly clean your oven so you don't have to deal with this like I did. But look at that, it looks so much better. There is still a little bit of baking soda in there, but I know that it will kind of come out as we use the oven. All right, my next big appliance clean is this refrigerator. There's a lot of random debris, and I wanted to throw away old condiments or food that has just been sitting in Tupperware. So I just do a quick wipe down. And then also there is this big old ice dam that gets stuck in our refrigerator all the time. So I do have to get that out as well. And then I'm just using warm water and vinegar to clean this glass. I'm not going to take them all the way out today because I don't have the time, but I can still vacuum up some crumbs and wipe down the glass and all the drawers and bins. This is really important to do for when your guest comes. That way there is a lot of room in your refrigerator and it looks clean and not disgusting and gross and dirty. So I love to wipe down before a big family event. That way they can also slide all their food dishes that they're bringing right into our refrigerator. Please share your refrigerator hacks if you have any for storage or cleaning. I love to see people organize their refrigerators, and I could get a lot better at it. Since it's winter time, I like to make sure there are plenty of blankets for all the guests, and I like to hang them on this cute blanket ladder. I just think it makes it feel a little bit more special in here. And then I spend some time vacuuming my couch and pillow covers, or you can even wash your pillow covers and your slip covers of your couch. But we have a lot of dog hair in our house, so I want to make sure that's all clean for our guests. And then I like to add a little, you can say, serving tray or a basket just to place items. This one came from downstairs and it had a lot of nasty cobwebs on it, so I wanted to make sure that no spiders were left in that when I placed it in our living room. And then I can just have the remotes in there. And then I like to have a serving tray on the couch. That way people can put their drinks, because this couch, I had to make it smaller to fit our Christmas tree, and so we only had one end table. So that's what that blue tray is on the couch right there. And then if you are a game family, I think it's really important to get the games ready that you want. We're gonna do Pictionary, probably Yahtzee, and some card games. So I like to be able to know where those are and set them out. Then I'm just going to change our tablecloth to a Christmas tablecloth and then put a centerpiece. I'm just doing a really basic tea light candle holder. Then besides a centerpiece for your table, start thinking about what dishes you want to use for Christmas or whatever season it is. If it's summer, do you want just paper plates, or do you want only paper plates because it's a huge gathering and you don't want to do a lot of dishes? So I brought up all my Christmas dishes from the basement and got them out and ready. These are Christmas themed and they are from Pottery Barn, and I do think they are super cute, and they are very durable and extremely heavy. Next, I love doing this for big gatherings. It is place card holders, and these are little pine cones. These are also from Pottery Barn, and you can place everybody's name in them, and you can have a seating arrangement at your table. It's just really cute and special, and people can either write their own names on the cardstock or you can do it for them so they all match. And then I like to get out my napkin holders. These are Jingle Bells for the Christmas dinner. And then here again are those Pottery Barn plates. I just really like the paintings that they do on them. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have special Christmas plates. I love them. And then I like to place everything just in one pile. That way it is easy to access for the day. And then I want to make room in my entryway for all the guests' shoes and coats and hats and gloves. And so I like to put mine away in a coat closet and get out this shoe mat rack so all the snow and water is not trailing all over my floor. And then I like to place a basket at my entryway table for hats and gloves. And then I also like to put a little trinket tray on the top of the table for keys and any miscellaneous items. And then I am just going to add a little bit of Christmas decor using this tiered serving tray, and then I just place a candle, a cute little cabin, jingle bell, and this music box is from when I was a little kid. I just love it. And then some more Christmas items on there. Next, I like to make sure I have coffee or tea or hot chocolate ready for everybody who may be coming. We have little kids coming and we have adults, so I like to put the hot chocolate bombs out into a little bowl for the kids to make sure that the parents know that they are available. And I got these at Costco and I just placed them in a red bowl. This bowl ended up being too big, so I did transfer it over to a smaller red bowl. Now, if your family doesn't mind some cold brew coffee, that is something you can make in advance. They have the packets to be able to do that. And then I just like to make sure that my guests know where my tea is located. And then I did buy these cute ice cube cylinder ball ice cube trays, and so I wanted to make sure we have these. Our ice maker doesn't work super well in our refrigerator, so I wanted some extra ice for some adult beverages just in case we run out of ice, and that these cubes will last longer. And that's just a special little touch that I wanted to do. And then just like you can pre-make coffee such as cold brew, I am going to pre-make some chai tea. This is my first time making chai concentrate, and I do love chai tea lattes, so I thought this would be a great addition for the Christmas dinner. So you use maple syrup and then an array of spices such as ginger, cardamom, clove, and cinnamon, and I think there might be a couple more in the recipe. And then you just boil it for 5 minutes. After it's done boiling, you place the black tea bags into the concentrate and let it cool completely. And then you are going to strain over a cheesecloth into a mason jar to get those extra spices particles out of your concentrate. And then you can just store it in the refrigerator for a week or two. Well, thank you for watching. What did you think of my prepping for guests video? I sure had a lot of fun doing this. It's so nice to make your guests feel welcome, and a lot of things I did for the first time ever, and I had a lot of fun learning from it. I think in the future, if we're ever gonna have a lot of guests over, I'm definitely gonna do this again. I bet there's a lot of ideas out there that I can apply in the future, so leave your comments below on other fun things to do for your guests. Thank you for watching, and if you want to make your home smell amazing for the holidays, check out this video right here.